Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi. Oh. Wow. You scared me. I'm Zoe. Hi, Tufan. Hello, Zenny. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Itsuko. Hello, Jumpy. Enjoy the look. Jumpy. Hello, Guardian. Hello, Luke. Sorry, I have to swallow. Hello, Maple the Forgetful. Hello. It's a joke, don't worry. Okay. Hi, May. You're still green. Only a scary bub can scare me. I'm scary. Yeah, I'm gonna sing happy birthday. I'm just saying, making sure I say hello to everyone first, if that's okay. Yeah, I think I got everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope you're doing wonderfully. Scary bubware. Me, I'm scary. Hi. Fuck. Okay, so. My dog is excited for some reason. Let me, hang on, I need to get rid of this yawn. Okay. But yeah, how is everyone? Welcome in. Okay, now Vay is yellow. I ate 2 burgers and my stomach hurts. I used to be able to eat 4 or 5 in my younger years. Vay's just like, oh, thinking about our younger years. Alright. No. It's a bit healthier to only be able to eat 2. Alright. I haven't like really prepared for singing, but yeah. Okay. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for the raid, Popo. How was your stream? I hope it was on. Where the fuck am I? Here I am. How is your stream, my love? Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid. To those who don't know me, I'm Faye. I'm a Friday streamer and play games. I do art and I sing without asking for permission. And you're welcome to like or chat with me. Hello, Papa, my love. Oh, I nearly typed raid. That would have been terrible. Okay. How are you doing? I was looking. I was doing a wee bit of a lurk, which means I need to close that tab now. Fuck, which one is it? This one. How was your chess? You were playing chess. How was your chess? Did you have fun? Do you like chess? I'm shit at chess. Yeah. Hi, Papa! Can I give you a are you okay with a clip shouty? Are you okay with that? How are you doing, my dear? Papa is absolutely wonderful, by the way. You should really consider following her. She actually sings really well. She has released songs, and is releasing more songs. She does voice acting. She's just adorable. Love her. All right. I'm bad at chess. I cry. I'm shit at chess too, man. And I played chess for an entire 6-hour stream and my brain caught fire. It was awful. Hi, Fox. Welcome in. How you doing today? Let me give you a little... Let me pause this.
Well, goodbye, disease, goodbye. My love! My body, it's in shambles, goodbye. I have no more stamina, I'm gonna die here, goodbye! Well, good run, guys, GG. I got beaten up by Bits and then I got beaten up by Scary Lady.
But then you ran the other way.
Amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Just like the lovely Papa herself. Oh, sorry, there's a fruit fly. You stole the brain cells. This birthday girl, you must pay. No, the brain cell is free for all. Hi, Raph! Welcome in. How you doing? I'm late. It doesn't matter. It's been like 10 minutes. Don't worry. Let me write down that you raided so I don't forget to actually do the thing. Hi, Gayan! Welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding in with the lovely Papao. How are you be late? You can't be late to a face stream. Seriously, these streams go on forever sometimes. Oh. Hang on, let me... No! How? Teto. But yeah, welcome in. How are you all doing? What time is it for you, pal? You're like 6 hours ahead of me, right? Or something. I think Akko's 6 hours ahead of me. So you're like... I know Indonesia is kind of big, so it's like between 5 and 8 or something. But yeah, it must be really late for you. But I really hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stream, my love. It's lovely to see you, and I always appreciate a raid from you. Mwah! It's 12 right now. Okay, so it's 7 for me. Oh, you're 5 hours. Okay, so yeah, okay. I think Akko, when I start stream, it's like 1 for Akko. So he, yeah. Yeah. I'm so eepy, man. I went to bed at like 6 in the morning. Well, I fell asleep at like 6 in the morning because I did, I played some Repo until like 4:30 in the morning. And then I went to bed and my dog decided he was going to make himself as long as he possibly could. And so I could not. And then he also stole both my blankets. One of them is for him and the other's for me. But he decided last night, nah, they're both for him. So I was just laying there like, waiting for him to... And he went straight to sleep. So I couldn't really do anything. I didn't want to wake him up. It just felt bad. So I just let him sleep. Yeah. I just let him take a nap, man. And yeah, by the time he decided it was too hot and he went and laid down on the floor, it was 6 in the morning. Yeah, I'm a little bit eepy. I didn't come back because I sleep really long. It's okay. Don't worry. I hope you slept well. I hope you had a really good sleep. We love Iggy. I love him too. He's been a little bit of a poopy today though. He thinks he's a guard dog today. So he's just been borking like a little butt. So if I yawn, I'm gonna thinking about yawning made me yawn. I might be a bit more yawny today. I apologize for that in advance. I'm just a little bit EP. Yeah. So please do not worry about that. Today we have it says in the title, but I will explain. I wonder if the CP1 Abby is here today. She went to bed. Let me see. She said that she was going to bed. I don't know. The last message she sent me was at like 4 p.m. my time. So she's probably... Well, no, she just wrote to me, actually. Go to sleep, God, woman! There we go. I wrote a message to her. I am Bob. Hello. Hi, Fermented Grape Enjoyer. Welcome in. How you doing today? Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. I have anonymous follower alerts. And this time it really was anonymous because I had the window closed. Who, Abby? Yeah, yeah. It's just Abby things, don't worry. She might pop by a bit later. Borb. Yes, I am Borb. Today I'm going to Red Robin. What's a Red Robin? And I'm going to jump 360 with my friends. And I'm going to bring my other friend for a sleepover. Can someone translate child? Slowly losing my will to live with work, but it will pass. I hope you're well. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Hugs and support. I'm doing good. I'm just a little bit eepy today. I'm a bit of an eepy bean. I'm actually feeling quite cheerful, which is good. And so, because my mental health is a little bit better, I'm in less pain. Red Robin is a restaurant where you sit on a table and then the waitresses will ask you for your... Isn't that just a normal restaurant? Red Robin is okay. Hey, Märchen! Welcome in, my love. How are you doing? Bro, Abby never sleeps. Yeah, that's just Abby things. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I've kind of given up. She's big enough and ugly enough. And she has, like, 4 kids. She can... Not my problem. If she doesn't want to sleep at a normal time, That's her decision. I'm not her mum. I wish she does. I just worry. Look, she's big enough and ugly enough to deal with herself. She has 4 kids. Like, she got a adult at some point, right? I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, you guys made me happy. Oh, it's just a saying. It's just a saying. In Britain, we just say, "Oh, you're big enough and you're ugly enough." I don't know why we add the ugly bit, but like, it's just a saying. I don't really know why, but yeah, I'm gonna let you get some food. Go get some food. I'm not actually calling Abby ugly. It's just a British saying. Red Robin is like Denny's, if you know what Denny is. No, but I'm assuming it's like restaurant, right? You know, she should be more than capable of adulting. It's not my job to make my friends adult, okay? Denny's, I don't know what Denny's is. I'm sorry. I'm not American. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, I'm not American. I don't know anything about American restaurants. To me, it just sounds like a restaurant. You sit down and like people come and ask for your order. That sounds like a normal restaurant to me. But I could be wrong. I'm not American either. I'm Canadian. Yes, but Canada has a lot of American things that Europe doesn't have. I'm kind of like the other side of the ocean. It's kind of a big difference. What is Denny's? I don't know. I thought I misheard. Which bit? I'm gonna edit. I keep you in the back. Thank you. I appreciate you. I believe Red Robin specializes in burgers, so it's like Burger King, but a restaurant version instead of a takeaway, right? I feel like I'm doing mental gymnastics. Hi, guys. Welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I'm learning about restaurants in America. Well, America region, as in like the American region, not the United States of America. What is IHOP? I thought it was a musical piece, but I keep hearing that they sell pancakes, so I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not from America. And by when I say America, I mean the region, right? North America, not the United States of America. If I'm talking about the USA, I will say the USA. Okay? Just so you guys are aware. If I say America, I mean the region of North America. I'm gone again. I'm hungry. Go get some food. The only reason why I chose Red Robin is because one of my friends are gluten-free and Red Robin has gluten-free options and that's the only place I know. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I see. That's very sweet of you. Doing fine-ish. Anxiety just hit me a little, so I'm just laying in bed. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Hugs, loves, and support to you. I'm gonna beat up your anxiety. Yeah, we're gonna fuck it up. You're not allowed to make our friend feel bad. Man, I wish that was possible. I wish we could fight for our friend's psyche. But that's just not how things work. And it's sad. I wish I could. Burger King is the place with the Whopper burger. Maybe? I mean, Burger King doesn't do gluten-free options, and I am also gluten-free, so, yeah? Maybe! I don't know. I don't go there. I just know that Burger King and McDonald's we have here. So that's like my point of reference. I believe they are all diner-themed restaurants. Yeah, but that's just restaurant, right? Like in Europe, a fast food place, you go and you order the food, they give it to you, and you either eat in or you leave, but you serve yourself basically. Hi, Critic, welcome in. How you doing today? And a restaurant is you go in, either choose a seat yourself or you get taken to a seat and then you order food from the person and they bring you the food, like a restaurant. That's what a restaurant is in my mind. And that doesn't matter if it's a diner or a pub or whatever the theme is, it's still a restaurant. Whereas Burger King is like fast food. So you go there and you want to get in and out as quickly as possible, right? Burger King got a different name in Australia. They're called Hungry Jacks. Are they actually? That's really interesting. How come? Work today was very dusty. Oh no, I hope you used a mask. A shop? Eh? Hi, Critter. Why are you saying a shop? It's just a shop. What's a shop? Burger King? Ah, my tea was a bit warm. My chest hurts. Ow. Past 3 places. Technically, everything. Yeah, kind of. But, like, I'm asking, like, because Chloe is going to Red Robin. And then I said, what's Red Robin? Like, what's the premise? And then they're like, oh, it's like burgers, but kind of like Denny's. And I'm like, well, I don't know what Denny's is. How's work going, Kude? Mask and safety goggles, and yet dust got into my eyes. Yeah, when I was a fishmonger, we'd have all of the protective gear, you know, for my safety and the, you know, customer safety. And I'd still find fish scales in my bra. And I'd have like my bra, a polo shirt on, a jumper, like the work jumper, a lab coat, and fucking overalls. And I'd still have fish scales in my bra. I don't know how that happened. Kude is grey and creamy. Oh, it just sounds like normal Kude then. How? I don't know! It drove me insane! I'd get home and, like, get undressed, and I'd be like, why is there a fish scale on my tit? What the fuck? What is happening? Yeah, they got sued or something. I remember some guy was using Burger King name, and the chain tries to use the name without buying off the guy who already used it here. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Interesting. Are you sure you're not secretly a fish or a mermaid? I am sure. But no, you know. Fish scales get everywhere because they just ping around. And you're like descaling with like a scaling thing. And they just flick everywhere. The cleanup is a nightmare. Whenever someone would ask me to scale the fish, I'd be like, oh god, the cleanup's gonna be a bitch. But yeah. You find them everywhere. Welcome back, Ichigo. Don't apologize for going AFK. It's okay. Oh, but yeah, I'm a little bit teepy. But other than that, all good. How was your day, Faye? It's been good. As I said, I'm a little bit eepy. It's a busy... Wednesdays are quite busy for me nowadays because it's... I do an offline collab with friends in Abiotic Factor for a couple hours. Then I take dog out and feed dog and prepare stream. And then I do whatever the stream is. Yeah. So, my Wednesdays are quite busy. And I went to bed too late yesterday, so I'm just sleepy. Like, I'm doing good. Like, I'm in good... I have high spirits, but I am a little bit tired. I forgot, but what are you doing tomorrow again? Oh, I need to check that, actually. My friend wants to meet up. She just got back from Hungary. Hang on, I need to read this message. Okay, my friend is having a hard time. We were going to meet up for coffee. She's asked me to wait on her because she's a little bit stressed out right now. So I don't know if I'm meeting my friend after therapy for coffee. Is it warm for you today too? No. We have great temperature right now. I am chilling. My phone is... Stop it. Oh, my friend replied to me. Denny's, IHOP, and Village Inn have an emphasis on breakfast and traditional American foods. How do I have those two? Maybe next Thursday? Yeah, I mean, I have to... I don't really make plans right now because I need to check that I don't have any, like, surprise government appointments. There's some things happening and I kind of need to do that. So, yeah, I will keep it in mind that you would like to do that and I will let you know closer to the time. Yeah. Yes. What time? Can you remind me what time would be best for you, Critic? Or from what time? So I can keep it in mind. You know, I've been making notes on my iPad where I just light up this. Oh, okay, quite late then. Okay. Good to know. And it's like, yeah, it writes it into my notes, but then I never see the notes ever again. I don't know where they are. Are they just here? Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. There we go. Wow. So I wrote add Chica to YouTube approved, and it tried to read my handwriting, but because I did it really quickly, it just said add clicker to IT approved. Great. Just fucking great. All right. I do need to do that though. Hi, Look Me Not, welcome in. How you doing today? Faye, do you use the term takeaway or take out? Takeaway. I say takeaway, but take out also makes sense. Yeah, but we say takeaway in England, but I think I hear takeout quite a lot from people who speak like American English. All right, let me. Yeah, how you doing? Like me nuts. Lovely to see you. How do I delete things? Eh? Is it like this? Oh. Pixel eraser. Okay. Let me just get rid of that. Hi, Kit! Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's lovely to see you. Whack. Usually is 16 till 16:30 if nothing goes wrong, or if I'm closer to home. Otherwise, it can take up to 6 p.m. and maybe a bit longer until I get back, but I can never know. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm good. I hope you're well. I'm doing very well today. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Takeaway. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. How you doing today? I wish I had KFC. Not gonna lie. Go get KFC. Like, you can just order it, right? Pretty good. Nervous for examination, but just got to put in the effort. You have so got this. I believe in you. I'm glad you're doing pretty good, though. All right. I'm going to write this a little bit clearer so that... I mean, I can read it, but apparently my handwriting is impossible to read? Question mark? Is this the pen? I don't know. Add Chica to YouTube. Okay. How it was explained to me is that you're taking the food away, therefore take away. That's what I thought, yeah. Also, I hope you're in the chat. I've had a good day. I've had a really good day. I'm just very eepy. I'm a little bit eepy, but that's all good. I'm doing good. I don't have a lot of money, so it's sad. Yeah. I mean, takeaway is quite expensive sometimes. I was 7 when this was explained to me this way. That was 26 years ago. I have just given myself an existential crisis. You have takeaway phobia. No, I think he just realized his age. Being old is fine. Yeah. And if you decide to play Helldivers 2 on stream, try to collab with Jade and some others with more experience. Okay. I wish I could just pull the we're collabing card out of my butt, but Jade and I have kind of separate schedules right now. Like, we don't really have overlap time, and it takes a lot of time to plan. Talk is busy right now. We're very... No, bring me so I can explain. Yippee! Like, I really wish collabs worked where I just message someone and go, we are collabing this game this day. Doesn't work like that. Like, people have schedules. Maybe in 20 years then. Be like Helldivers 6 out by then. The thing is, like, that's not how it works. What do you mean? I mean with, like, other streamers, not you. I mean, like, with Jade and stuff. Like, for example, Power right now it's like nearly 1 in the morning. That's why, like, most of my off collabs are offline. Like most of my collabs with other people are offline because times just don't work out. So streaming collabs are never trouble-free. Yes. I'm dying from laughter. Yeah. Well, you're easy to arrange a collab with. I just go, hey, do you want to do this? And you're like, yeah, cool. Like in general tech issues for 1 to 2 hours. Well, the thing is, I have a very specific way of doing things. I yap for at least an hour to catch up with everyone because my community is really important to me. And if it's a collab, then I have to cut the yap down, obviously, because I don't want to be an inconvenience to my collab partners. But like collabs take planning. So I talk to them about, okay, how long do you yap for? Do you yap? If not, then we will schedule the collab to start an hour later than my start time. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid, Leo. What the heck? Just give me a second. I have to do the things of the things. How are you doing? How was your stream? To those of you who don't know me, I'm Faye. I'm a variety streamer. I play games that do art and I sing without asking for permission. And you're welcome to like or chat with me. Hello, how was your stream, my dear? How you doing, Echo? Welcome in. What I miss? Oh, I'm explaining that like collabs, proper collabs, contrary to popular belief, have a lot of planning. Let me write you down. Yeah. I always forget what numbers are at the end of people's names. Like I remember the numbers, but then I don't remember the order. Collabs have a lot of planning. Like I don't change the way I stream and that's how you kind of work out. Like some people just, they can be friends, but they can't collab together on a stream. For example, I really like hanging out with Akko, but I can't handle collabing with him on my stream. And he knows that. He is just too much for me to mentally process while streaming. And that's okay. You're just too unmedicated, man. It's just too much for me. It's just overstimulation. Yeah, like our types, stream collabing don't work. But we can just play games after. Like it's, just because our stream styles don't, fit, doesn't mean we can't be friends. And that's what I keep trying to like explain to people is like, it doesn't have to be on stream. Like the way I do my stream is very strict. I have a very specific way I do things. And I know Akko has ADHD, but he just hasn't gone for diagnosis yet. Like, this is my job. I take it very seriously and I don't change for anything. I haven't diagnosed it yet. Yeah, you need to go for diagnosis and then you need to get the meds and that work for you and all of that stuff. I wish I could help, but I can't. Hugs and support to you too, Leo, my dear. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Are you okay with clip shoutouts? I kind of get that some people also have strangely high energy when streaming. Yeah, I'm generally a high energy person, especially if my hyperactivity kicks in. But, okay. But when I'm in off collabs, I don't have to
all that tasty bread.
Bread! Oh my god, that is a lot of bread.
Bread.
Feed the bread.
Have some bread.
Feed them bread.
Have some bread.
Feed them bread.
Have some bread.
Yeah. Have all the bread.
I really wanted was a bit of bread.
Nice. My energetic level is 6 out of 10. Mine is 16 out of 10. The thing is, my energy levels are dependent on how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm depressed, yeah, I'm not going to be that energetic. If I'm really happy, yeah, I'm going to be energetic as fuck. But like my mood, because I have 3 mood disorders, my moods are a little bit squonky. Like, I don't have a regular mood pattern. And if I'm having a depressive bipolar episode, yeah, I'm going to be depressed. Okay, like that's just, I don't really have control over that. I do my best, but I don't really have control over that. I should get my clip shoutouts working again. I can tell you the thing that I'm using. Tayu gave it to me. Comparing me to Faye in dog form is a husky and a German shepherd. Nom nom nom. But yeah, my energy level is social anxiety out of 10. Is it good to know? It is good to know what works for you. Yeah. I can't believe Akko howls 24/7. I can imagine it. Yeah. I should get my clip shoutouts working again. I'm using a different thing. I can send it to you guys. The website. Is it this one? Shout out clip player overlay. I'm using this. Tayu gave it to me. The instructions are all there. You can use this. It takes a second sometimes to load the clip. So you just got to be a little bit patient, like a few seconds, as you saw. But other than that, it's worked completely fine. Even when I switched to VPN. It's been like absolutely zero problem. Yeah. And would you believe it? I have social anxiety too. So like, for example, if I am doing a collab with someone and they have a ton of their friends that I've never met before, I'm dead silent and I would rather it's an off collab, for example. But also, like, if I'm doing an off collab, I'm usually a little bit more silent, especially if it's like 2 a.m, because I'm tired and I just want to vibe. So, you know, but like collabs take a lot of planning. If a collab is not properly planned, I get very stressed out and then my performance is incredibly bad. So I am sorry if you guys are disappointed that I am so strict with how I do collabs, but I need it for my mental health. Because I cannot handle when things are not planned out and agreed upon. It stresses me the fuck out. Hi, Giga! Welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I saw Bobby yesterday. The sweet, sweet, beautiful bean. I don't howl, I bark. I'm definitely a golden retriever, so you eat socks. I'm very energetic, like when I wake up in the morning, like my sister need time to wake up and I'm like, did you want to watch a movie in the morning? And she's like, morning, it's morning, let me wake up. I'm very happy. I'm generally like a very bubbly person. Sorry, Iggy stretched. But I do usually take a bit to get up. Like I force myself out of bed and I have to try not to get out of bed too quickly because otherwise I collapse, which kind of is not a good thing. Thank you for the love, eyes. Because I seem to have a bit of a heart thing going on. If I, yeah, it's a thing. I still need to contact my cardiologist about it, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna die, probably. Alola, I'm EP, so probably go back to sleep, but I hope you are all, you are well. I'm doing good today, actually. I'm very cheerful. I'm very EP because I went to bed too late, but like I'm doing really good. I'm very cheerful. Thank you for popping in, and if you do go back to sleep, I hope you have a good continued sleep. I tried to give her time to wake up. That's nice. That's a good thing to do. Like, people are different. Thank you for the headbutt and the hug. So, yeah. And like some, obviously with my, because I have a lot of, well, you guys know I have mental health issues, but I also have chronic physical health issues as well. This is why my medical bills are kind of a little bit expensive. But I try, you know, so I take it day by day. Because God forbid I try and take it a couple days at a time. That never goes well. So, you know, some days I'm a little bit, and other days I'm very good. I talk a lot in the morning. I don't really talk. I've discussed it on stream a few times. I'm not really a talkative person in real life. Yeah. Hi, Miss Sia. Welcome in. How you doing? Full of talk? Yeah, I'm not talkative. Just had a spiking cramp in my right thigh. Oh no, did you overwork yourself? ADHD because you drive me crazy. Ooh, shiny cotton. Thank you. If planning is what you need, if preparation is what you need, then all the power to you. Yeah, I mean, I have like Excel sheets with all my planned collabs. Like from the start of planning all the way to the date, the time, who's going to be there, how long we're going to do it. Like I plan everything properly. Possible, but right now I'm just sitting here. Well, I get cramps just from sitting in this because my muscles aren't being used, so they just get a little bit upset, but yeah. I managed to sleep a bit more without my brain zapping yesterday. I forgot to tell you. Oh, I'm really glad that you managed to get some sleep. How did that fanatics? How did that Faye? Hey there, Kudet is at work, but he did pop in and say hi. No Kudet here. Woof. Yeah. Oh, let me do fix that. I do spontaneous dances now and then to avoid sitting too much. Yeah, I try and like get up and walk about and like play with the dog as well. Like obviously I see my dog and he's all excited, of course, like it's a big motivator to go and play with him. Though right now he's super EB. He's such a vibe, yeah. I can talk in your streams, but if you ever meet me in real life, I would not talk. I'd be too shy. Yeah, I'm not, like... There are conditions that have to be met for me to be very talkative in real life. But yeah. I save all my talking for you guys. What about common interest to info dump on? Frightening, it is not behind screen. Yeah, it's less scary. Though I do get anxious. About collabing, for example, with people that I don't know. Like really anxious. The panic attacks are less though. If you get past the pepper spray first, yeah. I'm an extrovert online, introvert with people I don't know, and super extrovert with people I know very well offline. Oh, I guess Ichigo doesn't know. I carry pepper spray because I've been assaulted in the past. So, can find emoji of safe. So you put a fucking safety pin. I guess that makes sense actually now that I called it a safety pin. No wait, is that a safety pin? I think that is, right? I don't know. I'm tired. It is a safety pin. Oh, lucky you, it's considered defensive in Austria. Where I live, it's purely illegal. Half and half. It's half and half because it's not technically allowed. But when I had the incident, the police asked if I carry anything to defend myself, and I said I thought pepper spray and stuff was not allowed. And they said, well, you've just been assaulted, so I think you have a reason to carry it now. So they gave me like kind of permission. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not going to use it unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, I remember a terrible collab experience and I had to call someone because I had a panic attack. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, I'm scared of those. Yeah. It is forbidden but not enforced. No, I think in certain areas it would be enforced. But because I have a they have a... what is it? A report that I filed. They can look up the report and be like, oh yeah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. No, Arco, it's different based on the country. You don't, that's misinformation. It's different. Every country has different ruling. Some countries, it is illegal even to defend yourself. Do not make blanket statements like that. They are harmful. Taser is 100% illegal. Yeah. Yeah, I've had some really bad collab experiences where I ended up ending the stream early and having a panic attack afterwards. It hasn't happened that often, but you know, that's what happens when you don't plan things and you realize mid-collab that it's not going too well. Yeah, you never want a situation where you go you get halfway through a collab and and you realize we are not collab compatible. That's a bad time to find out. It's social engine baby also over socialization burnouts. Yeah, I get burned out a lot less now. I find it a lot easier to have to converse with multiple people for longer. I think streaming has helped with my burnout, my social battery burnout tolerance. It's a lot better now. Yeah. I'd carry like a spray deodorant in case. I'm a weak person, so I need something to get away. Otherwise, I basically am completely defenseless. Yeah, it's just sad that we have to even consider these things, right? I think IHOP is a Waffle House. I completely burn out in long-term trips. Like too much socialization will make me collapse. Yeah, I obviously too much also makes me just mentally collapse. I just turn off. No, but not gonna lie, if I recognize you in real life, I would not come up to you to talk to you because I'm very shy. Yeah, that's fine. To be honest, not gonna lie, I don't know the legality of self-defense items here. It's good to know. But yeah. I'm pretty sure mine was the first. Your what was the first? What burnout mean? Burnout means like you keep, I don't know. So like, say you keep drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and like doing like, I don't know, 12 hours of art every day. And eventually you mentally just crash and you physically cannot do it anymore. That's mental burnout. Because you've just done it so much that your brain is just like, I can't do this anymore. It's like exhaustion and stuff. In Australia, when you have a permit outlining how pepper spray you have can be used, e.g. for defense. Yeah. It feels a bit worse when the collab that causes panicky is also a multiple peeps collab. Yeah, that's honestly usually... that's usually the worst thing for me is multiple people collabs. I freak out. But Cecile, they're asking what burnout is, not what Sunhaven is. But damn it, Raven, we have just I think in the USA, if you have a black belt, self-defense with your bare hands is considered assault with a lethal weapon. I think so, yeah. Then why are you responding to Ichigo? Why are you telling Ichigo what? You're confusing Ichigo. Yeah, I feel like if they've never played... I don't think they know. I don't know if Ichigo's ever played Stardew Valley. The image of the word is pretty good. Imagine your will is like a flame when it is healthy and strong and it burns bright, but when you overuse it, it might just turn to ash. I experience burnout a lot. From what I looked up, in its state in UUD that for self-defense in a position where you need to defend yourself to avoid harm is allowed as long as the backfire is proportional and not lethal. Yeah, I think that is the general legislation. I want them decimated. Indonesia. Is it a game? Stardew Valley is a game. I'm at the place. You're doing great. I believe in you, Chica. You have so got this. Hugs, loves, and support. Explain it in normie terms and not farmer gamer terms. I love you too. Have a good time. Hello, Bard. Welcome in. How are you doing today? As for weapons, it's strictly forbidden unless you have a license. Yeah, I think it depends on like what you consider a weapon. Stardew Valley is a good game. Yeah, it's okay. Coral Island, better, gayer game. Yeah, I guess so. I don't. To be honest, the gay content of the game is irrelevant to me. My smile is a lethal weapon. It's because you're so beautiful. It's because you're so beautiful. Pepper spray is legal in Indonesia, so I'm going to get you one. Okay, do you ever consider that maybe you're being a bit forceful on Tapaltato? You've just met them. Fun fantasy is one of my favorite genres. It's very comfy. Very comfy. I love comfy. A pepper spray? Gimme. Fair enough. No, I'm not biased due to being a major backer to Coral Island. Yes, of course. But yeah, how are you doing? Burnout is when you play something too many hours and every time you opened it after a while, you are just going through the same motions and not just playing. Hi, White Knight. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Not me of the Among-Us. No, sorry, of course. I am. Sorry. I'm just saying. I need that pepper spray. My dorm is supposed to be girls only, but this man, a husband of someone here, is like staying here every night. I need that pepper spray. That's fair.
Cheer 100, cheer 100.
Hi, Sleeve! Thank you so much for the 200 biddies. Hi, bye. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Mwah. I'm just saying, be mindful. I'm not saying that you are being too forceful to pout, but I'm saying you've just met them. Don't scare them. Sleeve, this is just Sleeve things. Ugh, they're a sweet bean. Burnout isn't game specific. It can actually be for many things. Yes, that's why I described it from an artist point of view, because Ichigo is an artist. Yeah. But Rune Factory is up your alley then? I've heard of that one. Pardon the fuck moi. Pepper spray tastes nice, by the way. Why are you eating pepper spray? I know what burnout mean, yay. Nice. Yeah, I'm an artist. Yeah. Played 4 out of 5 normal ones, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Also the 5th game, I cleared the new game with character locked at level 1, so you are on point. Let's fucking go! I did many things when I was drunk. Many stupid things when I was drunk. So I get distracted. Don't worry, you're busy right now. It's all good. It's lovely to see you regardless. Yeah, as part of my police training in the UK, we have to be pepper sprayed in the face. Not nice. Don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. How are you, Kukika? I actually hope there aren't smart ones who use pepper spray to restrain their victims. I'm easily restrained. Anyway, this could actually put me down. Yeah. I was Yeah, so you know what you're using on other people. Hi, Hedgie. Welcome in. How you doing? I was an officer at one point in the UK. And then during my my second to last or last year of university. Yeah. It was required. I think I'm going to struggle in speaking English. It's okay. You don't, you know, practice makes progress, right? You don't really, you know, you can't get better if you don't try, you know? Yeah, you have to be pepper sprayed because you have to know what you're inflicting upon other people. Pepper spray is really not nice. You can kill people with it. if used incorrectly, and you want, obviously, as a police officer, you don't, that means that you can be liable, and you don't want to be liable. Struggling, that just means you're learning. Yeah, exactly. I struggle with German. Honestly, I'm a native English speaker, and since I've been learning other languages, my English has been struggling a lot. Pain is very effective in restraining people. Yeah. How you doing, Hedgie? Nice to see you. Thank you for the hype up. And how is the Dark Void today? The same thing is for tasers, and reason for that is so you know how painful it can be, so you don't just pepper spray or taser anyone out of your liking because you think it's not that bad. Also, yeah. Hi, Spectre Hollow Chris, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's lovely to see you. Well, yeah. It is less lethal, but everything can be lethal. Like, with intent and effort, anything can be lethal. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that. That's just Tesco value chili sauce. Fucking Tesco value, right? Too much fake can be lethal. Maybe. I'm good just chilling. I'm glad to hear that. Oh yeah, weren't a whole problem with tasers as they were marketed as non-lethal when they're just less lethal? Yeah, so obviously it's electricity, right? It sends electrical impulses, and that's why you collapse, because the electrical impulses cause your muscles to spasm. Well, your heart also reacts because it is also a muscle. You can put someone into cardiac arrest. You cannot just taser people. Willy-nilly. If they have a health condition, like, you could kill them. It depends on how the taser hits. Bro, you don't have much control when the person is running. I have seen people miss many times. It's a lot harder to hit someone who is running because their life is about to be over if they get caught. They run because their life depends on it. You just want it to connect sometimes. Problem is when I've... Yeah. Obviously, people are people. Unfortunately, you know, there are bad people, and if bad people have, you know, access to things like that, they will abuse it because, you know, power and all that. The best thing you can do, sadly, is be the best person that you can be. You cannot control other people. Try not to get yourself in a situation where someone could taser you. That's my recommendation. Just avoid getting into situations where you could be tasered. Yeah. Sometimes the situation finds you, that's the issue. Yes, of course, but minimize it. Like, minimize your ability to get tasered, shall we say. Obviously, it's not foolproof, right? If someone wants to taser you for whatever reason, you know. But that's, you know, you want to minimize the... Yeah. That's you just want to minimize it. I do not have anything crunchable right now. I didn't go to the shop. I will be going to the shop tomorrow. There you go. Can someone redeem Eggy pics? I'm looking. I have like 500 images to look through, my dear. Hi there, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. The energy level of electricity is based on how good conductivity your body has. Are you sweating? Yep. where you get the electricity through the heart is bad. The brain, very bad. How long time someone tases you longer, more dangerous. Yeah. Of course the wattage as well, yeah. Just gotta be careful. Whippersnappers. My girlfriend's Siri turned on by accident and it scared me, Jesus frick. So Faye, what's your favorite ice cream? Arco. Arco is not my favorite ice cream. Are you talking to me or Arco? Because I'm confused. Chew or not to chew? There is only chew. Exactly. My favorite ice cream is lavender ice cream. No, I have an iPhone now. I'm not doing that. Fuck you. It's not my actual mobile, and I don't think it has connection to the internet, but I'm not doing it. I don't even know if it has battery. It does have battery. I'm not doing it. Oh, hello, Iki. I'm sorry. Reminds me my graphics tablet decided it's time. Oh, is it died? Oh, no. But yeah, where is Kuda? He's at work right now. But, yeah, my favorite ice cream is lavender ice cream. I do very much like salted caramel as well. Yes. The average resistance for the human body is 1k, which seems much, but actually isn't, especially if you compared it to what a household uses. I mean, yeah, we're surprisingly conductive. So I changed my mind. The game is okay. Which game? Which game again? Oh, the one you played yesterday. Does Faye not like mint? No, I like mint. I like mint. It's just I can't get mint ice cream here. It's not a thing here. Humans are very good leaders of electricity. Chocolate ice cream is king. Oh, it's so fucking... Nah, disagree. Ice! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. You got Zleef, Mad Meadow Crow, Maple, and Hedgie. Holy shit. That is a absolute... Wow. 4 of 5. That's fucking amazing. Holy shit. You were so lucky. What the hell? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, you sweet bean. Anyone who likes mint is a heretic. I'm sorry. My chocolate is cookie and cream. Yeah, I can't have that because, you know... Ice nuts? Yes, ice nuts. With Bjork, yes. It is me, Heretic-chan. Bruh, mint is good. Mint is good. Thank you. I just dislike it. Did you teach your dog an attack command? Does my dog look like he knows how to attack people? No, I have not taught my dog an attack command because I don't want to have to put my dog down. Don't teach your dogs to attack people. That's how they get put down. Just putting that out there. If your dog, for whatever reason, attacks someone, they have to be put down. I don't want that for my dog. So no, I have not taught my dog to attack people. What a ridiculous question. What the heck? I love my dog. He can attack my heart. I mean, sure, he attacks like that, sure. Sure. Made me think of the people who pee on those electrical fences and get zapped. That's funny, though. Iggy, Nomkure softly. I say fuck him up, but Iggy just licks his legs, to be honest. Iggy's goodbye aura disarms everyone without combat. Yeah. I got attacked by a dog on the street and the owner ran away with the dog. I'm really sorry that happened to you. People suck. People really suck. I'm sorry, that's not fair. Or kind or anything. I love how photogenic Iggy is. He's so photogenic, it's actually criminal. Back to looking, gonna play Hitman, doing some not so less than lethal things. Have fun! Thank you so much for the like, I appreciate you. Iggy's derpy look disarms everyone. It does, yeah. Heck yeah. Once we trust each other more in the future, I traktier you. Oh, sorry, I lost my sniper rifle last run. Oh no! best way to win every fight is to never fight in the first place. I avoid it, yeah. My dad almost went to jail for something that wasn't his fault one time. It was our dogs. I'm going to be honest with you, Hedgie. It's not the dog's fault. A dog, having a pet, especially a dog that you take outside, is your responsibility. If your dog attacks someone, that is your fault. Maybe the dog has mental health issues, whatever, but you need to be able to control your dog. It's like having a child. You are liable for your dog's behavior, and you should be training your dog. My dog is trained to not get angry at people. The people that blame the dog, no. It's your fault. You are the parent. If your dog has mental health issues, it's still on you to get those addressed. The safety of other people around your pet is your responsibility. I will die on this hill. I have seen attacks happen. I have had me and my dog attacked by a man who was just a douchebag. I have literal PTSD from my dog screaming because a man set his dog on my dog. Like, I don't like irresponsible owners, I'm sorry. It really upsets me. I see it all the time. And so many animals get put down because the owner doesn't want to be a parent to their dog. It drives me crazy. Especially, hi Tyler, welcome in, how you doing? Wasn't my fault either, I had nothing to do with it. I'm not saying it was your fault, I'm just saying, I'm speaking generally, Hedgie. I'm just generalizing. I'm not saying it's your fault. I don't even know if you were there. But I'm just generalizing. Like, the way my dog behaves, that's my responsibility. I am his owner. I'm sorry if I triggered your PTSD. It's okay. I'll take a second. Give me a second. I know you didn't intend to. I'm not mad at you or anything. I just have, like, trauma. It's okay. Post-traumatic stress disorder. I have PTSD from two things. From this incident that I just talked about, and also because of my upbringing from my father. So sometimes I will have, sometimes I might get triggered a little bit. I'm sorry. I try my best not to, but sometimes it happens. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Wasn't my fault either. I have nothing to do with it. It was my mum's cousin. Apparently he left the gate open and the dog went out, and that's all I can remember. Yeah, that is extremely irresponsible. Okay, so it was your mum's cousin. Yeah, then they should have been liable. If they were looking after the dog, that they should be liable, not you or your father. That is true. But don't blame the dog. Please, don't blame the dog. The dog is just, you know, it's just a product. You have no responsibilities, otherwise are you okay? Do you need a moment to breathe? Street dogs are more dangerous than pet dogs when it comes to biting. Yeah, of course, because they aren't looked after. They don't, you know, they have illness, probably. You need to have a tetanus shot. But I'd have a tetanus shot if I was bitten by any dog, to be honest. My dog is deaf and sleeps most of the day, so me and her are chill. Yeah, I remember you saying that she's deaf. My dog acts deaf sometimes. All is well, things happen. Me and my cousin have like multiple dogs and just neglect all of them. I see that so much. It upsets me a lot. Hi, Lemon. Welcome in. How you doing today? And I think that's Haxinity. Hi, Haxinity. Welcome in. How you doing today? When you gain ownership of an animal, you're responsible for that life. Like if you are a parent, you are responsible for the child. And if you are a caregiver, you have responsibilities. Yeah. Yeah. I did not get a dog lightly. Like I researched everything that a dog would, like having all of the responsibilities that having a dog entails, I researched before getting a dog because it is a big responsibility. Pet owners, I got no pets. But yeah, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I can't hear anything but hi. I I agree on this. Sorry. I didn't know what it is. Sorry. No, it's okay. I have a fear of dogs due to a dog attack, but maybe having a healthy fear of apex predators with sharp teeth is good. It's possible. I used to be scared of dogs because I too was attacked by a dog as a kid. It took me a really long time, but in the end, I actually got a Iggy to try and learn about an animal that I am scared of, so that I would be less scared. Because for me, knowledge really helps, but I know it's not, like, it doesn't work that way for everyone. That's just the way that I did it. I used to be really bad. I used to have panic attacks when I would see dogs. Hi, how are you doing at Haxinity? It's nice to see you. I never had a dog, so I don't know why. The moment the pet is your pet, you're in charge. Yeah. My mum picks up strays, but it angers me because she doesn't even bring them to the vet when they have diarrhea, and without disinfecting the area, brings more cats there. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. We're talking about pet owners. This reminds me of my ex-friend. Oh no. Maybe it can be considered as animal. I would, but it depends on the country, I think. Hi, Zacharis. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It's quite late for you, right? Hello. I have cats and kittens. Ah. She brought them to the vet, yeah, but immediately put the cat back in the cat area with the other sick cats. What? That's stupid. It honestly is, but I think she's doing... But she thinks she's doing those cats a favor. I can handle dealing with dogs nowadays, no problems. It's just I can't treat them with the same innocence I had as a child. Yeah, Wolf could have convinced Faye to get me instead of a cat. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Putting another cat in proxy of another cat's sickness is not doing them a favor. Yeah. My brother owns our cat, but he never really took care of him, and rather my parents do, which is why the supposed house cat is now an outdoor cat with a love for chicken. Specifically chicken. Gonna go back to work. I helped her vet bills. I have a deep fear of dogs due to getting injured by one. I can interact with dogs, but my heart races and I'm always uneasy around them. I don't think I'll be able to relax comfortably around any dogs for a while. Take your time. You don't get over these things very quickly. I am really sorry that happened to you, Maple. I do hope that eventually you are able to be a little calmer. Obviously, there's many methods to get through it, like therapeutically, but you need to like speak with a professional and see what's best for you. I can now identify when a dog is aggressive by looking at the body language. It helps me a lot with keeping my dog safe, because a lot of people will just bring their dogs over and will not know that their dog is in an aggressive stance. And I will recognize it and wrap myself around Iggy to stop him being attacked. Because at the end of the day, I have health insurance. My dog does not have health insurance. My dog might die if he gets attacked by this bigger dog. So I will take the hit if I have to. The owner's behavior is also a sign. Yeah, some of them are just so fucking pushy for some reason. I just don't understand it. It's like I'm giving clear signs of, no, I don't want to interact with you and your dog. Drives me crazy. Like, it really drives me crazy. If he smells chicken, he'll come running and something. Yeah. My cat used to be like that with tuna. She really loved tin tuna. She would hear the tin can and just come run. It doesn't matter where she is. You would not know where she is. And suddenly, cat Daisy's here like, yo, what up? I heard tuna. Yeah. I've actually been attacked by cats as well, though. Honestly, I think I'm very attackable. It's 2 a.m. just to be checking in for a bit. I appreciate you coming by. I really do. It's lovely to see you. I spent around $16 on my cat's vet and vaccination. He's still pooping around, climbing roofs. That sounds like just cat things, right? Yeah, happened to my cat too. 2 hundo and still died, but at least I tried my best. Yeah. You gotta, you gotta do your best. Less regrets I can assume for those cats. What it doesn't help is I know she keeps her sick cat next to the healthy or other sick. Maybe it's just negligent, like stupid. I don't know. It depends if it's malicious, right? If that person is just malicious, then okay, yeah, criminal. But if they're just negligent, then I would say criminal negligent as in like criminal dumb. I guess is how I would describe it. But some people suck. I'm sorry. You know which ex-friend I'm talking about. I think so. Yeah. I can tell if a dog is being aggressive, but they are mostly just excited. But I just feel really... No, that is completely valid, right? Malicious or ignorance, I'd say. It depends on the situation. Like, someone can be negligent but not malicious. Like, ignorant but not malicious. And some people can just be malicious and ignorant, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry. Again, it will take a while for you to get through that in easiness around dogs. And dogs can be very bouncy. My dog is ridiculously excited when he sees anything that could be another dog. And by anything, I mean quite literally anything. Like at one point, my dog thought a child holding its mother's hand was a dog because it was attached to a human. My dog has tried to befriend suitcases because and he's just getting so excited to befriend a fucking suitcase. You know? He's a bit dumb, okay? Like... But my dog is also harmless. But he is still an animal. And I treat Iggy with respect. I keep an eye on his body language. Because at the end of the day, him biting anything or someone, anyone, whatever, that's still on me. I don't want him to get into a stressed enough situation where he might bite, because at the end of the day, he is still an animal. Saying that your dog will never bite, that's a red flag if someone says that. I think it's extremely unlikely that my dog would bite someone, but I think if he was stressed enough, anything is possible, and I try and minimize his exposure to things that could stress him out enough where he would potentially bite. And I think that's kind of where we're at. Why, Automod? There you go. I don't know! He said responsible Bob, and Automod was like, no. That's weird, man. No, I just allowed it through, so it's probably not gonna... Also, yeah. Your dog is just another mini-me. He's just... Thank you, Automod. You're such a comedian. It is... Automod is very interesting. My aunt's very picky about food and demands one specific person to feed her. Oh. And pat while she eats or waits until everyone is on the other side of the house. I see. Are they a rescue? When dealing with animals, treat them with respect, but not human respect. Their language is not the same as humans. Yes. I don't think he bit you. He got very upset with you. Yeah. That's a good mindset, actually. Props to you. Yeah, like, I don't want anyone endangered. And I don't want my dog, you know, to be stressed enough. Not allowed to be responsible. I guess not. Fuck. I bet Kudo because the buzz. So yeah, Iggy, I think because he has some form of vision issue. He's not blind. But especially in low light to dark, he can't see. So if he's chewing something like his treat or a chicken donut, he gets food aggressive because he can't see what is happening if you try taking it away in the dark. He's growled at me before. But then we turn on the light and he doesn't growl at me. But he does still growl at Kudo. He doesn't really trust Kudo. I'm done gaming for now. Hi, Sunny! How are you doing? Welcome in. How was your gaming? So, you know. But we do, you know, we're like, hey, no. And that's also like you try and train the dog to be receptive to you taking it. Yes. Don't touch a dog that's eating. But, Kudo, what do you do to Iggy? No, Kudo has done nothing to Iggy. We got Iggy from a breeder, and we got him from a breeder hoping that he would not be mentally damaged. But he has a fear of men. For some reason, I don't know why he is very scared of men. How is always has been, but I've been working with my dog to ease his fear of men. He's a lot better now. So what we do, if Iggy has like a bone that we think he could be food aggressive with, we have taught Iggy the command trade. So we will say, hey, I have a high value treat here for you, which for Iggy is chicken. Can we trade? And Iggy will very happily give you his bone for the piece of chicken. He'll then be very confused at how the trade happened and start looking for his bone because he's thick as fuck, but he won't growl and he won't get defensive. And that is important. That is the thing we don't want to happen. I don't want Critter getting bitten. So my dog's just an idiot. Like, he's lovely, but he's an idiot. He's so dumb. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm gonna lie, I was living with my mom and had a dog. I got freaking livid that my mom undid the training. I gave my dog. No, I hate that so much. Teaching it to jump for food. No. Ooh, a chicken. Where's my bone? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. My dog did put all of his points into charisma. Iggy only hurts Critter when playing. He does. Iggy won't hurt me. I am his mother and I am sacred. But he will play with Critter like Critter is his like brother. So he will play rough with Critter. But he won't play rough with me at all. Like, he will accidentally bite me and immediately start licking me, being like, oh no, I'm so sorry. He apologizes to Critter when Critter says ow. But generally he'll use his claws and stuff to play. But we try and keep the mouth play to a minimum, obviously. Yeah. He's a special boy. We've had her since she was a kid and she's just picky about her minions and doesn't like anyone sneaking up on her when eating. Yeah, I avoid, like, I don't touch, no one touches Iggy while he's eating. My cats scratch me and stare at me with dead. That just sounds like cats, man. Fucking cats. They're just like, yeah, and I'll do it again. And it's just like, oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Iggy, when he noms Faye, oh no, mother, are you okay? Are you hurt? Let me lick that wound. Don't leave me alone. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Iggy follows me like he will walk so close to my ankles that sometimes I have accidentally kicked him while lifting my foot to go over, like to step over something, and gently booped him on the snoot with my foot. That's how close he follows me. And he's been like this since the first day I got him. Cats are completely unpredictable, independent and complete menaces, but they're also incredibly funny. Yeah, I don't hate cats. I just prefer dogs because my dog doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't destroy my house and then not give a shit. It's a different, they're different animals, right? And they act differently. And I just prefer dogs, but I think cats are very beautiful creatures. But you have to give them different levels of respect, and you have to behave differently around them because they have different body language. My cat often comes to my bed for snuggles. Ah, he's so cute. Hi, Wiki. Welcome in. How you doing today? Speaking of my dog. Oh, there he is. He's wrapped around. I don't have anything crunchable right now. I'll do a loud sip instead. How's that? There you go. That felt wrong. How is Iggy on works? Have you ever need to pick him up to keep him from zoomies? He has a harness, and this harness is clipped. That did feel very wrong. It did feel very wrong. I don't like that. It's clipped in a way that he cannot pull. Because Iggy is a very pulley dog. He gets very excited. We are still training him to stop fucking suffocating himself with a harness. The whole point of a harness is so that he doesn't do that. But he's crazy. He's really like coming into my bed when he's soaking wet from the rain. No. But Yeah, in general, the worst thing we have with Iggy is that he pulls and he really just wants to lick everything. And it's just like, stop it. Stop licking things. You will vomit. Stop it. Behave. He's a nightmare. It's like a thunder harness. Like when he yoinks it. Oh, no. God, no. I would not. Absolutely not. No. No. I am against harming an animal as a form of getting them to do something you don't want them to do. Or like, yeah. Like physical correction is not a method that I utilize. It's a normal harness. But because he pulls so much, I have the clip to the leash. And also one of those, you know, on keys, you have like that long kind of clip. I've forgotten what they're called. I don't remember what they're called half the time. But it's like usually it has like a color and then a metal bit. A carabiner. Yeah, I think that's what it is. We use one of those as well to increase his safety, and we clip it to the bit that you would hold with your hand if you were to hold a dog back or something on his harness. So he has 2 clips to steady the leash so that I can have better control over his movement. But generally, he just walks alongside me and he's fine. He just gets a bit excited. But he's pretty good. Like, he's a pretty good dog. I also talk a lot to my dog while I'm on a walk with him. I sound like an absolute psychopath. But like if Iggy is scared of something, I will just be like, it's okay. We're okay. We're just going to walk by. He doesn't understand, but I'm just talking to him and he'll look up at me and his attention will be directed to me. And he'll just be listening to my voice. And we can get through the situations. And that's how I trained him to not be afraid of walking past men on the street. Before he would freeze and start growling, especially if they looked at him. Now he can walk past them just by glancing over and be like, oh, if this dog is, the emotions should get across. Yeah. Yeah. And he's very good now. I also make a lot of sounds. Like when he's doing something that I don't like, I go pss, pss, because he doesn't like that sound too much. It doesn't hurt his ears or anything. It's just not a sound I use often. So I use it to get his attention. And he's like, oh, sorry. Or when I want to get him to come over now, I click my fingers. And he comes over like, oh, she means now. Like, she means business. Or I go to get his attention. So he looks at me like, yeah, what's up? And then I just talk with him. And just try and keep my tone calm so that he only feels calmness coming from me. Because, yeah, they just need to calm. So I try and keep him calm. Sometimes comes back after 24 hours of being outside and just asks to go outside again. My cat used to be like that, yeah. Hi, Dahlia, welcome in. How are you doing today? Taking care of Iggy has more rules than Magic the Gathering. That's not true! Or my cat was just attacked by another cat. Yeah, it sounds like cat things. I mean, yeah. If they go outside, they have to deal with other cats, other animals. My cat has open doors. Somehow she managed to turn around doorknobs. She also likes looking down on people, hence she has gained the title Princess. Oh gosh. She likes standing on top of the stairs in the darkness at night with her eyes glinting, being very frightening. That sounds kind of, yeah. She sounds like a princess, yeah. I'm back. Speaking about attacked by another cat. She's okay, homie. I heard a meow and I ran and I got the other cat away. Yeah, this is why I didn't really like my cats. I tried the pss, 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 but my cat. I tried to pss, pss, my cat, but he couldn't care less. Yeah, my dog reacts, but Credair has a brother who has 2 cats and they don't recognize that as a sound, but my dog does. So I'll go to Credair's brother's cats and they'll just be like, what the fuck is that? And my dog will just be like, yeah, let's fucking go. And he just runs over to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Some cats are mean to other cats, but nice to humans. Some dogs are like that too. For example, Shiba Inus, they are very catty. They are not very dog social. They don't really like other dogs, especially other breeds. So you have to be aware of that. That Like Shibas just don't give a fuck. They don't want to make friends. And so that is a breed behavior that you need to be aware of. So you don't try forcing them to be friends with other dogs and risk them getting angry and biting, you know? Because I've had a few people come up to me with a Shiba and they're just like, I want to be friends with you. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. And they're like, why not? My dog's lovely. I'm like, okay. You know, and I keep an eye on the behavior. And within like 3 seconds, their dog has the hackles raised and is about to like, it is starting to snarl. And I'm like, your dog is not dog friendly. And it's usually because of certain, you know, personalities. And some personalities are breed specific. Just because one Shiba is really friendly and wants to be friends with other dogs, it doesn't mean that the average is any less than it is. Sorry, I got an itchy face. And like cats are very independent. They don't really care too much about people. But I have had cats who are very cuddly and very lovely. It depends on upbringing. It depends on just their personality, their experiences. Animals have the same emotional complexity that humans have, just to a lesser degree. They have the same qualities, but to a lesser extreme. But they can have like mental health issues. I had a cat with bipolar disorder. It was a nightmare. We had to medicate him, and oh my god, medicating a cat is fucking impossible. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good rest of the stream. Okay, Tico. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you sleep well. Have sweet dreams and a great start to your day tomorrow. There's a dog type that looks very similar to a Shiba. It's called an Akita. Well, yeah, it's a Shiba, but bigger. I'm not sure if it's breed personality or parenting for his overexcited behavior when meeting new people. It's usually related to the dog's personality and also training. I have trained as much of Iggy's impulsivity out of him as I can. So the remaining excitability that comes with his personality is tolerable and manageable. But if there's a dog that's super excited to meet people and then meet other dogs, it's generally, sure, personality of the dog, but also lack of training on impulse control. Impulse control is very important for dogs because they are incredibly impulsive. I like to call Iggy a little ADHD bean. My dog acts like he has ADHD. And thinking about it like that, and also thinking about animals kind of acting like toddlers, very impulsive, emotional responses, etc., it becomes easier to understand, okay, he's really excited right now. He could have an emotional flip. Because sometimes dogs get really excited and then they'll bite because they're too emotionally riled up, for example. So it is your job to also try and train and reduce the excitability, because high emotion in any animal can lead to accidents. That's also why when you have a dog that it has like separation anxiety, or it gets really happy when you come home, they have this incident sometimes, if it's too bad, where they will pee. And that's excitation peeing, because they are so relieved to see you home that they pee. They relieve themselves. They don't need to pee. They're just so emotionally riled up that they can't handle themselves. It's just too much emotion for their little body. The owners of the Akita do try to train him, but he doesn't seem to change. He's also quite territorial and unfriendly to other dogs. I mean, an Akita is related to the Shiba. I don't know which direction the breeding happened, whether Shiba was after the Akita or if the Akita was after the Shiba. But they are basically the same dog, just bigger. So territorial, yeah, makes sense. Unfriendly to other dogs. Yeah, I could see that in an Akita. However, everything is trainable within, you know, certain parameters. And if they are struggling to train their dog, I recommend seeing a professional or seeing a professional dog trainer. Maybe they assess what's going on, whether this is a training issue or a personality issue. And then maybe they have to go to the vet and talk about mental health. because there are mental health conditions in dogs, just like in humans, that can trigger unpredictable behavior, overexcited behavior, etc. But this is all like, you need to see specialists. I'll mention it next time I meet them. Yeah. Obviously, you know, it's gonna be expensive, but you know, that comes with having a pet. Pets are expensive. That's why we don't have a second one. My grandparents' cat was an outdoor one that was attacked outside. And while it was recovering, the cat that attacked it came in through the window and tried to take their cat's eye out. It ended with my grandmother removing the cat from the house and taking their cat to the vet to getting stitches. Yeah. I had a cat that was attacked a lot. It was not nice. I said German Shepherd was unfazed by the Akita's aggression. German Shepherds are pretty chill. They're also quite emotionally stable dogs, generally. And very, very easily trainable, which is why they are used by the police as canine unit. German Shepherds are very, very, very relaxed. Big. Where are you? I don't see you. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. You're behind my chat. I think me and Ichigo has the same sleep pattern. Well, Ichigo is an hour ahead, yeah. So for Ichigo, it's like 9:30. That's a little bit late for Ichigo. And yeah, you have your meds as well. Da, 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 da. It's 4:30 a.m. for me. Make sure to go get some sleep soon, okay? Your health is important. Oh, the big stat. Oh, that was my shoulder. I can't hear that well. Yeah, sorry. My shoulders are... they dislocate quite often. Sometimes. So I have to be a little bit careful. I'm okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of... These are normal pain levels for me. I have constant pain. That's also why I find it hard to determine whether something... sorry, I had a stroke. That's why it's hard for me to determine whether something is pain, like normal pain for me, or if something is wrong. It's very difficult. Let's get my diagnosis, will kick in and go to bed early. Okay, I hope you sleep well, have sweet dreams, and go start your day tomorrow. Lots of love, eyes. Get some good sleep. I knew someone who would dislocate his shoulder as a party trick. I had to actively avoid talking about shoulders at some point. Oh gosh. No, I do not try. I'm hypermobile, so... and I don't have a lot of muscle control. So my my legs and my shoulders... Oh, not just yet, I was just saying... Oh, okay, I misunderstood, I'm sorry. Will hyperextend and dislocate because I don't have much muscle control. So I'm doing exercises recommended by my physiotherapist to try and control that a bit better. And reduce incidents that can cause more pain. But in general, I have a lot of damage because of my dad. Like I have permanent nerve damage that affects my spine and skull area. So, but you know, we figured that out, and now we work out like how to ease pain in these regions or to prevent it. Thank you for the head plant. Would be better if painless life was possible for everyone, but gotta take the wins where you can. Yeah, yeah. I know that, like, I know I will never be normal, both with my mental and my physical health, but I can give myself the best life with the knowledge that I have and the techniques that I learned. Sounds like it was really bad. Yeah, it was not good. Like, yeah. I mean, this is one of the many reasons why I live in Austria and not in the same country, and I do not have contact with my family. Yes. My joints and wrists crack a lot, but it feels completely comforting whenever it happens. Well, that's because joints cracking is normal. Basically, when your joint feels stiff, it's because the little cushion sack thing has kind of gotten like hard chunks in it and kind of solidified. Egglesworth. I'll be right back. Sorry. He's grumbling now. He agrees with me. I like the way you are, Faye. Normal or not. Thank you. Bow bow. Yes, fucking bow bow. Is he? Oh, hello, puppy. Thank you. Sorry, I'm petting him. I'm trying to calm him. But yeah, cracking joints is normal and okay. You are not damaging yourself. Basically what you're doing, do you guys know those things where when you crack them, they're like little hand warmers that heat? So you like crack them and they go all cloudy and become warm. Well, the joint, yeah, that stuff, but the opposite. So instead, when you crack it, it becomes more fluid and the cloudiness goes away. That's what you're doing with your joints. And it is, as long as you do not have pain when cracking your joints, it is normal and healthy. My family would have me believe that it was not normal and not healthy, but I have been with a physiotherapist for over a year. It is normal and you will not cause arthritis or anything. That is a myth. It's an old wives' tale. My brother has had a lot of injuries in his wrists and hands, giving him a lot of flexibility. Sorry, I'm petting Iggy with my foot. My new entrance is Borb Distortion 1 by combo. But you already did it. No, it's not a problem. The body makes all sorts of weird sounds. It does, yeah. But, you know, it's something I had to learn. Yeah, I can crack my hips. It's very loud. But when my hips need to crack, you know, it has to happen. But it is extremely loud. The closest thing you could get is to knuckle cracking causing arthritis is just correlation. That is not causation. Yeah, like someone cracked their knuckles on one hand for their entire life to prove this wrong. And lo and behold, both of them were fine. No arthritis. I'm calming the dog down. Hello. Because I know a lot of his barking to protect me is also because he's afraid. Like he whimpers sometimes when he comes running back in. So I'm trying to calm him more often. Hello. What even is arthritis? Arthritis is a joint disorder. But arthritis is a genetically predisposed condition. Hello, puppy. Terrible ergonomy and awful lifting angles on the other hand. Oh no. Yeah, please be careful. In your hands, I think mostly. No, I get arthritis-like symptoms in my knees sometimes. I don't have it's inflammation of your arthropods. It is, yes. So it can't be caused by actions. No. No, it cannot. It is a medical condition that that you have to be like,
yeah,
genetically predisposed to have. A is an isopod. What? No. How do people even get this wrong? Because their parents learned it in school. Well, their grandparents learned it in school and transferred this false information to their children, and then they transferred it to their children. My grandparents told me, and my mother told me this information, and even when I shoved hard scientific proof in their face, I got slapped. Generational lies, yeah. There's a lot of them. I always need to crack my limbs. Everything is built for shorter individuals, so my posture is trash. Oh, are you a very tall person? I'm really short, so I usually just can't really reach anything. But my posture is trash because I have I have the nerve damage, but I also have a flat spine. Okay, Iggy's calmed down now. Apparently misinformation that seems perfectly true but aren't. Yeah. 6'4". Yeah, I'm like 5'2". Yeah. Yeah, but also that's another misinformation. You do not need to have a straight posture. In fact, forcing yourself to sit straight up is more damaging than shrimping. Because your body is not designed to hold that load with just your spine. It is not. It's almost 3 a.m. for me, so I'm going to go have fun with the rest of the stream. Fan chat. Thank you, Zacharies. I hope you sleep well. Have sweet dreams and a great start to your day tomorrow. Like Pavlov's dog, punishment isn't necessary to teach someone a lesson. Yes. Is it? That's why I have pain right now. What I have learned is that...
100 piece.
Thank you for the 100 biddies. What the heck? Go get some sleep, lovely. Lots of love to you. And peace. Shift your posture. Don't stay in one posture for too long. What causes muscle pain is being in the same posture, either straining or not using your muscles enough. So just shift. I shift my posture a lot to try and accommodate for this. And this is what I've learned. It's like, yeah, I shrimp sometimes. If I just remember to stretch up a little bit and then go back or move slightly to the left or to the right, I'm still utilizing the muscles, so the muscles will not get like underuse or overuse fatigue. Like I'm always hunched over. I hit my head on things. Being hunched over isn't uncomfortable. Yeah, I think in your situation it is because you kind of have to. I am really sorry that everything is just not designed for you. Yeah, there's not really much advice I can give on that because I'm not tall. I don't really have those problems. I would just say sometimes maybe stretching on like a yoga mat. You can stretch your body out, like somewhere where you can do it safely without hitting your head, basically, and laying on the floor is usually, you know, more space, right? Yeah. That's why I had back pain when I sat 1.5 hours on the train every day reading, because the train chairs force a straight sitting pose. Standing mats can be good as well. True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, depends on how tall your roof is, right? But yeah, all these things are things I've learned fairly recently because, you know, as I've been going through my mental health, I've also been looking through my physical health, which, you know, they are inextricably linked. And so, you know, I had to learn these things, and I was like, oh, I was told this, and my physiotherapist was like, yeah, no, that's an old wives' tale. That's not true. But everyone thinks that because their parents say that. Hi, Mad Lad. Welcome in. How you doing? You've just got to figure out what is comfortable for you, and to like maybe have 3 positions where you are comfortable that you shift between. Everyone's bodies are different. So what's comfortable for me might not be comfortable for you, which is why I don't give general posture advice, because I am hypermobile. I sit in weird positions because they're comfortable for me. But these, like, for example, Kudet is not, he's not a mobile person. Like, he is not good. His mobility is like, he can't stretch and reach his toes. I can put my hands flat on the floor and still be fine. So postures that work for me are not something I would recommend for Kure, for example. Everyone's bodies are different. Hi, how you doing, my lad? It's nice to see you. Laying on the floor in the evening helps. Buses are so bad with posture. Yeah, absolutely. And obviously, if you're on a long journey, you do not want to be standing the whole time as well. Yeah. You just call me fat. No, I just said you're not very mobile. I meant flexible, actually. Kure is not very flexible. That's the word. Sorry. Sometimes I forget words. Yeah, he's not very flexible. And like for example, some stretches that I do that help me would hurt him. So I don't recommend that to him. But yeah. I think the floor can be very comfortable sometimes. When you said mobile, I thought you were talking about the phone. Yeah, I forget words sometimes, okay? I don't know. Here's Mediclock. That might help. Yeah, no, flexible. I meant flexible. I apologize for that. Credette is not fat, just to put that out there. Like, he was a little overweight and then he lost weight, and I think he's a healthy weight now, though I'm not gonna lie, I don't really ask him. I'm not on his ass about how much he weighs. If he's healthy and comfortable, that is all I care about. Health is holistic in the sense that all aspects are linked seamlessly and affect each other mutually. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Like, my mental health, and like, I was extremely stressed for the last year due to something. And it was affecting my physical health because of my parasympathetic nervous system being a little bit squonky. I was never going into rest and digest. I was always in fight or flight. The thing, yeah. So my body was always tense, always stressed out, and it was causing constant migraines. It has triggered severe pain and slight deformation in my jaw muscles and tendons. So I have to monitor that. And as the stress goes away, it should, like, I've seen it, like, where I will be having a really good day. I'm not stressed out and I won't have any of the issues that I have. Well, not any of them, but like, I won't have the majority of the severity of the symptoms, right? And then the thing would happen, because it happened kind of daily. And I would start feeling the pressure in my jaw joints. The muscles would start becoming tense and very solid. My neck would not sit right and would need cracking more often. And now, because I'm aware of the beginning of the symptoms, I can be like, okay, I'm removing myself from this because this is stressing me out and this is going to cause physical pain that may last days. And these are damaging symptoms. So, yeah. I hope it gets better, even if little by little. Yeah, it should. It should. It'll take a bit, I think, but you know, I am positive that we can get through this because it did affect more than just me. Skonky is such a great word, despite its meaning. It has a meaning. I just say squonky because the word squonk just means like wonky and squished. Like, I say squonk because I mean like squish wonky, as in like it's not right. Does that make sense? I didn't know if it was a real word. I just say the word squonky. I don't. If it's a real word, then I was not aware that it was a real word. I still love the word, and well, yeah, like, it describes things perfectly, right? It's wrong. If you're in constant pain, then your mental health will be adversely affected. Yep. No, it is. Oh. Hang on. There is a permit command. Hang on. Wait. I guess not. Eh? I'm gonna have to go through all of these at some point. Because I swear I saw a permit command to let someone post a link. And I've heard of it. I just don't know what it is, man. I'm like 2 generations behind on slang. I don't know if it's slang. If you're in the Discord wiki, you could always post it in... It depends what it is, but I'm assuming it's a dictionary definition. You could always DM me and... No? No? What? What's the no to? I said many things. Which part is the no to? Oh, it's a Wikipedia article on the squonk. It's a fearsome critter from the US. Oh, I see. I see. It's a critter? I didn't know that. That's funny. Okay, Iggy has calmed down a little bit. It's a Twitch feature, not. Yeah, so I was looking through the Twitch commands. But yeah, no, you're right. Sorry, I'm stretching. My hip is like popping in and out, so I'm just stretching it a little bit. Did you know the word jeans comes from boomer slang because of either the material or color they used to make it? I think it's the material. Well, a fearsome critter, like the hide behind, or the side hill gouger. I've never. These are so weird. It's the saddest mythological story I've read for a while. Oh no. Oh no, not the sad. Oh yeah, I need to get the link for the other YouTube stream. Hey, what do you think of drop bears? What do I think of what? I don't know what a drop bear is. Squonks are so misunderstood. So is it like a mythological creature? Koalas that drop from trees. Oh yeah. I think it's funny. They have some claws on them though. Honestly. They are vicious. Yeah. Yeah. For something that is trying to be in a war with fucking natural selection, they are feisty little shits. Basically, if you're looking for uniquely USAan folklore, then old lumberjack stories is where it's at. Oh my god, this is funny though. I kind of want to catch up on like folklore of different countries because I find it very interesting. Like some koalas are such a poison enjoyers. Look at those toxic bears. Am I right? Yeah. Koalas and pandas are just really, they really just want to give like natural selection a middle finger. They heard about the theory from Darwin and they were like, oh my god, fuck you. Did you know that koala can only eat one specific type of eucalyptus tree? Yeah, I know. And the only way that they end up being able to stomach it in the future is by making their children eat their poo. Wonderful. A complete marvel. There are so many things that they can eat that won't poison them, but they're like, nah, fuck it. This is my whole diet. My whole lifeline is this. I'm going to bed and I'll take care. Good night, I so busy, but have sweet dreams. And I'm going to start 2 days tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. You know? And like koalas are so fucking dumb or picky, not really sure. Someone would hold a branch of eucalyptus in front of them and they don't see it as a tree. They're just like, no, I can't eat that. What the fuck? Like they have to be physically put into the tree before they will consider eating the fucking tree. Duh? What the fuck? Yeah, that's what I literally just said. Yeah. The evolution is just so weird. It really is. I think I've heard that the koalas do have smooth brains. I think they are dumb. If poisonous, why look delicious type mindset? Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. Nature's beautiful. And dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, so if I start playing Sunhaven now, I have about an hour before we switch to peak. So what do we think? Do we want to keep yapping and then I just change it to be like a yap stream for the next hour? Or you want to see some Sunhaven? Hey, this vent is like 400 Celsius. Let's only live near. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how us Australians have survived so long on this island. Kuno and I were talking about, so I'm gonna not get into details. But he knows a few people that have moved from Austria to Australia for whatever reason. And he's like, man, imagine preferring to be surrounded by things that are trying to kill you. But then I'm like, are they having a good time in Australia? He's like, yeah, as far as I'm aware, they're happy as fuck. I'm like, okay. And they're not dead? I don't know, but... Australia was used to be a prison island by the Brits. Yes, but that's not a thing since a very long time. They are now their own people. They're not all criminals. Admittedly, the koala strategy means that nobody compares with them for their food source. Except themselves. Honestly, I think the only thing that has koalas beat is pandas. The animals are the criminals there. Honestly, yes. Yeah. He's decided to eat and drink some water, so that's good. Wasn't very smart though, sending all their criminals to an island with the most dangerous poisons. Well, I think I don't really, I'm not very well versed in like what the thought pattern was. If there was a thought pattern. Like either it's, they'll never get to us because we didn't think that far ahead. Or we didn't know that there were poisonous things there. Venomous things there. Or we were thinking we're super smart because we're putting them in a place where nature itself is against them, but they thrived. So, you know what? It's fine. They can live there. That's totally fine. You have earned your freedom. Hey, if you can thrive alongside those angry creatures, yeah, no problem. Emu. Yeah, I've heard. And I'm not even surprised. Birds are fucking psychopaths, especially the big ones. Like, with birds, little man syndrome is not a problem, not a thing. It's the other way around. It's like the birds get really fucking confident. With all other animals, little man syndrome is, the way it is. Like chihuahuas. But then with birds, the bigger they get, the more fucking confident they get. And they become super fucking evil and awful. I would not fuck with an emu. Like, anything that big with those feet, man? No. Absolutely not. They will... apparently, there's a warning on the roads because sometimes kangaroos play dead to get you to step out your car and beat you up. I don't know how accurate that is. Yes, they beat you up if you provoke them. Koalas are terrifying. Not koalas. Fucking the other fucking koala plus. Kangaroos. They look like some of the men who go to the gym and are clearly on like anabolic steroids. Like, I'm sorry? What? Have you seen the muscles on them motherfuckers? I've seen someone trying to break in. I've seen a kangaroo trying to break into someone's house. And like some of the comments were like, just fight it. It's just an animal. Have you seen? Its muscles have muscles. No. Absolutely not. That thing is a weapon. Hi, Timmy. Timo, sorry, welcome in. How are you doing? They want your wallet. Kangaroos could beat professional boy. Yeah! Absolutely. How are you doing, Timo? Welcome in. I met Timo today in a collab, and their first thing that they asked my dear friends, Moshi and Twerk in the collab was, who's the loud girl? And I was immediately like, yeah, that's me, I'm sorry. My bad. That is 100% me. Yeah, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. The amount of videos I've seen kangaroos beating people up. Yeah, no, I'm good. Well, it's true. No, I am really loud. Iggy. Young man. Yeah. Sorry, Iggy just came in. Animals are wild. Like, what the fuck is wrong with kangaroos? I don't know. I don't know. There's an animal that looks similar to a koala, but they're predators. I don't think it's a wombat. I think wombats are not predators. I'm not well versed in Aussie animals. Drop bears. I thought drop bears were a koala. Honestly, it is very safe if you don't provoke the animals and don't be stupid. What you doing? We are currently talking about Australian animals. Different. They're different. Oh, hi, Kagumi. Welcome in. How you doing? If a moose and a kangaroo duel, which one would win? I don't know. Not gonna lie, I actually don't know. I have a feeling the kangaroo would win. I don't know. If I'm right, they're native to Australia. I mean, so are koalas. Fine, what about you? I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. Moose would win? Really? You think the moose would win? Kangaroos are OP, but literally bears are scared of moose. Oh no. We're getting on... Guys, you're entering fucking Twitter meme territory right now. Because both got warnings on roads. Kangaroos have no fear. It is a little crazy, huh? It's like, if you go to Scandinavian countries, bears are dangerous but nothing compared to moose. I have seen a moose in a zoo when I went to Finland. And I was like, holy shit, I did not realize they were that big. Like, holy fucking shit. Like, I stood next to one that was laying down and I was like, oh, I see why people are scared of these now. Like, holy crap. And they know how powerful they are. But yeah. Did I take my meds? I think I did. I didn't know the bears were scared of moose. I know that moose are pretty fucking angry. Australia, they extinct their only predator and now they have to deal with kangaroo mafia. Eh? There was a... Which predator? I'm confused. But yeah. Kangaroos punch and a moose charges headfirst into whatever the fuck is in their way. Fair enough. They only want hands. They just want to punch everything. They're like, I'm gonna fight it, and it's like, can you not? And he's like, I'm gonna fight it. Genuinely, they have the mentality of a man on, well, not men, but like someone on roid rage. Sorry, they have roid rage mentality. Not specifically a man. I refer to everyone as a guy. that's just a me thing. Sorry. Hi, Moral Smiles. Welcome in. How you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Nice to see you. Oh, here we go. I knew the 100 humans gorilla thing was coming up. I knew it was going in this direction. We heard you go for your meds. But I don't recall. No, I think I remember taking them. And they're not on my desk, so... Yeah, I'm CP. What time is it for you? Maybe get some sleep. I did, maybe it happened during ad jail. I don't remember ad jail, I'm not gonna lie. Depending on the species, kangaroos can reach up to 70 or 80 kilometers per hour. Holy mother of God. You literally said that it reminded you of Twitter memes, and your statement reminded me of that. That is exactly what I was referring to. Okay, it's my own fault. Got it. Australia used to have marsupial wolves, but they were all exterminated, and now any mammal can reproduce uncontrollably, including Australians. Oh my lord. Australians are a myth. I hate to tell you guys. Do we have a... I know some of the Australians went to bed, but are there any other Australians in chat? I'm sorry, you don't exist. Timor has declared that you don't exist and you are a myth. I'm sorry to tell you this. You exist in my heart, though. Yeah. Okay, now I'm worried that you're going into fanfiction territory. Fanfiction? Sorry? Australia? What's that? I only know of Australia. Stop it. Stop it. It's usually the other way around. They're like, Americans are like, Austria? No, Australia. And it's like, no, my love, my dick. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got some sweating going on there. They don't exist because they all fell into space. There's like kangaroos in Austria. It's the funniest merch. It fucking kills me so much. It's fucking great. The fact that they had to do it and it is so popular. It's just... It's just the biggest facepalm. Now I kept seeing videos that I'm a paid actor from Canada. Oh my god. I don't know why I remember this mobile game where you have a gorilla bodyguard. Never heard of this. It's your own damn fault for having two countries with nearly identical spellings. Wiki, my love, in German, it's not the same. Austria in German is Österreich, and Australia is Australian. It is completely an English-speaking person problem. It is not Austria's fault that English speakers called them Austria. I sent you a photo. It's a Brits photo. Oh, yeah, just blame the Brits. Everyone blames the Brits nowadays. Aww. You look so pretty. I'm so proud of you. So we should start calling your country Austria. What? No. Whoever named Austria in English is a dumbass. Ostrichreich? No. Oh. I'm having physical pain. Guys, you're the reason. You guys are the reason I have no faith in English speakers. Eberreich! No. I'm crying. I'm actually crying right now. Like, I'm actually crying. I'm not English speaking, don't worry. Fuck! We're all doomed, guys! Okay. Hi, Sauce, welcome in! Happy birthday! Do you want me to sing happy birthday to you? Are you good? I usually do, but I'm asking. I don't want to make you uncomfy. Arigato. Thank you for the follow. I've been enjoying the time here. You're not doomed. The Dunkelmeister is here. Oh, yes. Welcome in. That would be lovely. Okay, let me just stop crying with laughter because I'm actually crying right now. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sauce. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. You said that in Germany it's like Austria. What? Fantastic. Happy birthday. You have a very pleasant voice. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Germany is better than Austria. I know a lot of Germans that do not agree with that. It's so funny to me that Master of Darkness is Dunkelmeister. Oh yeah, it's Dark Master, right? There are people who will take issue with that. It was a really good tone. Honestly, I was getting a bit distracted with the music in the background, so I'm glad it sounded good. I heard a few intonation fuck-ups with the happy birthday song, but you know, I do my best. But sometimes, you know, ADHD takes the wheel and I can hear the music in the back. I should have paused the music, to be honest, but I did my best. All I could find was a joke ad about such a thing. If you could provide solid proof, I would love to see it in the Discord. Eh? Hang on. I'm looking, hang on. But I do know in Austrian airports there are special waiting rooms for people who have confused Austria with Australia. I did not know that. I have not seen that. Yeah, it's Österreich, so Öst. It just means oh fuck, Ost is east. It just means east realm. Not ostrich. It's not an ostrich. I actually don't know what ostrich is in German now that I think about it. I don't think I've ever had to figure out what an ostrich is in German. The Americans kept saying that we are getting paid like none of us are getting paid. Oh no. It's the Brits' fault. Hashtag blame the Brits. Australia has to be the hardest country to confuse with any other. It is literally a continent. It's happened. However, whoever named... Oh yeah, Kudet has some words for whoever named Austria in English. I haven't blurred out my name yet, so... No, God, no, absolutely... No. No, of course I'm not showing it on stream. I thank you for trusting me with your name. And also, bonk for trusting me with your name. I'm not going to do anything with it, because honestly, like, that's your name. But I appreciate the trust. And you look beautiful today. Mwah. I'm so proud of you, by the way. So, where's the Austria? Ostrich, right? I'm catching up with chat, sorry. Because I sang happy birthday, I got a bit lost. You said that in Germany it's like Austria. What? Can you I think I'm having a stroke. Can you elaborate on that? I love you, gotta eat lunch. Matzeit, enjoy your meal. Ibland måste man ju skämta lite. Swedish, or sometimes you gotta joke a bit. Yeah, of course. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you know, and everyone's laughing. And it is not true that would be. How are you? Maybe instead of England or Britannien, we should call them Engländerreich or Britannienreich. Well, it's called Großbritannien or England. It's so funny. I read that. We rename Austria to Australia. Oh my god, no, that will confuse people so much again. Like, just since that's how they pronounce it now anyway. That'd sort out the confusion. Or like Aussie, yeah, I guess. Fantastic apple birthday. Hi, Tissy, welcome in. How you doing today? No, people do notably when mentioning our Lord and Saviour. The Deutsche Bahn. Ah, yes, the Deutsche Bahn. I've heard so many things about the Deutsche Bahn. I'm lost. Help. I'm here again. Germany has too much money and now 90% of the people I know smoke. What? How are those related? Like Dunkelberg. Dark mountain? Obviously, Australia is coolest. It has the world's greatest bird army. All I could find was a joke ad of such a thing. I had the solid proof. I gotta get back on the old grind. Enjoy yaps. Lots of love. Thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Say anything to Australian. done it now. We were talking about Australians and now we're flipping between Austrian and Australian and my brain is like, okay, are we talking about emus now or are we talking about fucking Austria? My brain is like on fire. It's like, okay. They'll tell you at least say anything to Austrians about Germans. They will likely tell you at least we don't have the Deutsche Bahn. Honestly, Austrian public transport is goated. 100%. I'm having one of my favorite meals, burrito bake. That sounds delicious. Please enjoy. Mahlzeit, burrito bake. Is that like a Costco? I don't even know what Costco is, man. Chicken bake but with a burrito. Honestly, never mind. Not emu. That's actually a different bird. Emus and ostriches are both big birds, but they're not the same. They're both assholes, though. How did you know each other? I just find this British lady. Oh, I've been in the friendship circle for a wee bit. I've been rotating around the friendship circle. But it's nice to meet you. Yeah. I've been infiltrating. I don't know what Marrakesh is, but why are we fucking it? Hi there, welcome back. How you doing? Alright, so take your time. Australia is sometimes called Australasia or sometimes classified as part of Oceania. Yeah, that's true. The second part. Okay, coming back because I hadn't muted yet. Is it wrong to dislike your country language? I don't think it's inherently wrong. Dear Lord. Imagine laying burritos like a casserole. That sounds nice. Oh my god, that face is terrifying. What the fuck is that? It's so well rendered. I hate it. Howdy, female cute bird locator. Hello. But it sounds like there was some confusion. Could you say the German version of Austria and Australia again? Yes. In German, Austria is Österreich, which just means East Realm. And Australia is Australien. I will type them out. Give me a sec. So we have Österreich and Australien. Wait, I think it's like Australian actually because the A is pronounced. So it's Australian actually, I think. But yeah. Well, I cut my nails, so I'm better than on your stream, I guess. What happened to your nails? Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm lost. Help. Oh god, I had to scroll so much that the chat got lost. Sorry, the chat crashed. Oh, I think I DC'd from... Well, no, actually, that was... I don't know. All right. Are you on holiday? What? Woof. Iggy. This quote was required, yes. Hi, Tizzy. How are you doing? You eating some noodles? Enjoy. I'm playing Hitman. And in Freelancer, the starting location is random. Oh, the map! Got it. Cheese. Hi, Walter. Welcome in. How you doing? I can confirm everything about the delays in the Deutsche Bahn. I'm so sorry. I've heard it's awful. Bergen Trückung? Marrakesh has one really bad starting location that just got me killed. No, get out. What? Now you've done it. Also, for the record, I think the Deutsche Bahn has a worse rep than it deserves. I don't think I've ever used it, but yeah. And you have the Klimaaticket too, which is not bad. Klimaaticket is good, yes. I wonder what emu tastes like. I've had ostrich, but I was young, so I don't know. But I think it's the same, probably. Eat the Welta. Excuse me. But you're missing on the Hauptbahnhof dungeon, though. May I introduce you to Hamburg Hauptbahnhof? Frankfurter or Berliner? Hamburg. Sorry. Hi, Mayo. Welcome in. How you doing? Also, Germany versus Australia. I say Germany is better from the wine perspective. I can't confirm or deny that. Australian for extra spicy space 80. You mean this? Like, yeah, I got everyone random gifts off of a stream where I watched for like 2 minutes. Amazing. It's not ostrich. Stop it. Shouldn't Australia be Draußenreich? Well, no, that's everyone. No. 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 This should be just Atlantis. No, Finish noodles, gonna go craft some cosplay before sleep. Okay! And does that mean you're leaving chat? If you are, I hope you sleep well, have sweet dreams, and a great start to your day tomorrow. How do you finish your cosplay? Alright, could be better. Decided to delete a 3D commission I've been working on for 2 days. What about you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but, you know, you still have the experience that you put in, so you haven't lost everything, right? I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm on the up. I'm very cheerful today. I'm a little bit ippy, but I'm very cheerful. And yeah. So the pain is a lot less today, which is nice. I don't think I've not used any trains in Germany, to be honest, because the last time I was in Germany, I got the plane, like I did a layover in Germany on my way to Finland, and I obviously didn't leave the airport. I did get lost though, but thankfully the layover was 2 hours, so it didn't matter that I got lost too much. Although I did almost try boarding the wrong plane, because, you know, I was on my own, and don't trust me anywhere. Like, I will get lost. I'm unable to use any train switch that is shorter than 6 minutes until I actually arrive. Train switch? I needed to use it regularly for about 4 years. Deutsche Bahn. Yeah. I know them only from memes, never been there. Okay, so you were doing the or with diuresis. Why am I being sprayed? Which is why I heard it as you, where I said Austria. Umlaut. So this, the umlaut, the O with the double dots, which are called umlaut, that is pronounced O-E. So it's a U is, I struggle with the U pronunciation in German. The U with the umlaut is how I say a U in English. The U without the umlaut, it's one of the only things I cannot pronounce, and I have to really concentrate. But I think it's or. I think it's or like or. Because I say but that's U-E. With the umlaut, it adds an E. So it's or ue. And it's like two very small eyes and a huge shock face. It does. It's so fucking funny. I love it. It's great. But yeah. Yeah. You'd have been stopped from boarding the wrong plane. Don't worry. No, I know. Don't forget Alexanderplatz. Oh no. Tomorrow I'm going to the beach for a week. I already see the pain ahead. Oh my goodness. You're just going to chill on the beach for a week? Please take care of yourself though. Hi Labrador. Welcome in. Thank you for the Thank you for the ear. Here you go. You can have an ear back. It is honestly a hello. And like the U with the umlaut it looks like a smiley face. It's like super happy. Look at this happy face, man. Look at that. Oh, I'm green. It's so funny. Fuck, she saw me. Of course I saw you. Whichever, each Hauptbahnhof has its own Bahnhofsviertel. Time to delete myself? No, but I hope you're having a good day. I feel like you don't want us to start calling Austria Österreich or anything that ends in Reich. Well, Reich just means realm. Like, that's the translation. It just means realm. You are attributing the word to the negatively used variant of that word. But that's not what it means. It just means realm. And Austria is just East Realm, I think, is how it is. Or Eastern Realm. That's all it means. And Österreich is the name of the country. Fair enough. Also, oh, Iko, he's so cute, is the name. Well, I hope you have a good time at the beach. I don't like beaches. Well, no, I like walking on the beach. But that's because I'm English and I like to pick up shells and like I'm a fucking... I swear to God, I'm actually a magpie. Pazal was showing off her rock collection. They have... did I say her? Their rock collection. And they have amazing rock collection. It looks so good. And I finally then remembered, oh my God, I'm also a bit of a magpie and I collect shiny rocks too. And they were like, how did you forget to tell me that? I'm like, I don't know. ADHD is a fickle beast, okay? Like, I don't fucking know, man. So then I showed them my shinies. Yeah, it was nice.
You here?
Sus was here a little bit. I sang happy birthday. Also, welcome back. Especial. Oh my god, I'm gonna use this. Ist das still here? Deleting Mayor Exi has been. No! Don't delete yourself. The Deutsche thingy is not the same. No, it's not the same. Just be careful with writing that, okay? Just careful. Just be a little. Just be careful. I know that you're just explaining, but Twitch does not discriminate sometimes. No, not the pilot. What? It's just like train driver is Lokführer, and that doesn't make the second half of the word the same as the certain guy who ruled Germany. Yeah, it's just a word. When I didn't get a pop-up, I know. Sometimes, so what I mean is like, some people will see that and they'll ban you because they get a little bit, you know, it's still a sensitive topic, right? For some countries. But like, when someone doesn't understand language and that these are just words in German that have a very normal meaning, and like a lot of Americans, they hear these words and they're like, oh my God, you're one of those. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that word, but yeah, you're one of them. But that's not, you know? And so, but it's hard to explain, right? Because education systems and stuff. But yeah. Me neither. I don't like the sea, but staying on the beach is nice. I just don't really like being naked. I like walking on the beach fully clothed. It's great. Yeah, it's wonderful. I've told this before, but I did it. I modded it. Me side, right? What did you add into it, if you don't mind me asking? You get me? Yeah, I just like, I see all these, like, don't get me wrong. Girl, you want to wear a bikini and you look fucking fire and like your confidence is radiating. Great. But not for me. Not for me. Like, I have big boobs. I have a decent ass. I don't want to be naked. It's too naked for me. Even wearing shorts without tights on is too naked for me. But that's me. And you can pop off and be gorgeous, living your best life, be safe out there. And I'll be overheating and living my best life, to be honest, because I'm a goth, so I only wear black things, which is terrible when it's like 38 degrees. Yeah. Yeah. But just be careful. If I lived in that time, I would have ended up the same. It's not a good time, but I hope we can learn and recover from it, you know? Take German word for France. Oh yeah, the kingdom of... Yeah, it's... I don't know what Frank is, again. I need to think of the word. But yeah, it's just Frank realm. But I've forgotten what the word Frank means. But yeah. Also, Frankreich actually sounds kind of nice. It's actually one of the nicer words, I think. It's a shame it's wasted on the French. I'm joking. I don't hate French people. It's... For me, it's more that my parents forced me to have less than a bikini. I'm sorry? Oh. Right. Yes. Yes, I'm having visions of when I went to see family in Italy. I don't know if Water knows this, but I'm actually, like, in contact with and have, like, I am part Italian. They just like, no. What's my dear, my sweet dear. It is very normal in Italian culture to be naked. Like, they have nude beaches. And it's completely normal. Oh, Italian. There you go. Done. Easy. Bam. I'm pretty sure you already told me this during the Duolingo once. Maybe. I don't remember. And honestly, I don't expect you to remember. So I don't mind telling you. But yeah, no. So we were walking on a nude beach. And I was just like, I feel like I'm invading people's privacy. But I'm also not invading their privacy because they're doing this willingly. I had so many mixed feelings. So, yeah, but, I immediately knew what you meant when you said that. I like both. I see why you don't. Gosh darn, fishes be biting me too. I'm sorry. When I was in Sardinia, I stayed at, like, so I stayed in Sant'Antioco, but I also went to Cagliari, and we went to the beach a few times because it was very comfy. The water was beautiful. And yeah, I did see a jellyfish though. But I'm used to jellyfish. We see jellies all the time in England on our beaches. But yeah, it's very beautiful. There were a lot of stray cats and dogs though. And man, they went crazy when you had food. For me, well, I'm not good looking, but on the matter of clothing, same thing. I can't wear anything other than long sleeves and trousers. Yeah, yeah. I have many reasons why I don't like to show skin. I don't really want to bring down the mood of chat right now. But like there are reasons. Some days it is just too hot and I bite the bullet. But I'm trying to get a bit more confident. Also, I really need to actually gain fucking skin color because I took a photo of something and my hand was in the photo and it was glowing. And I was like, okay, I'm really fucking white. I need to something. Fucking hell, I need some color. But I know that the only color I get is red. I have my nan's, so my nan is Ukrainian. She's like, that's her heritage, and she is a natural redhead. Yeah, kind of like this, but not pink. And she's like a redhead and very, freckly skin, white skin. I carry the redhead gene, and I have some red bits in my natural hair color. I'm naturally blonde, but it's like a mixture of all of the blondes. So it's like a golden blonde when the light hits it, but it has like ash tones, it has yellow tones, it has white tones, and then randomly in some bits it has red tones. I'm just gonna say, my hairdresser is a fucking goddess. She does so much hard work. Yeah. But I burn because I have my nan's very pale skin. Hi, could I welcome in? How you doing today? Sorry, I'm still reading chat. Frank used to be a civilization. I see. The Franks are literally the Franks. Oh, I thought there was like a translation, but okay, maybe not. All I know is there's Oberfranken. Oh, I see. Franken is a tribe. Okay, so I think they're thinking of Franks and Franken. They're like different, right? Also, and you're also white as fuck. You'll just get cooked. Remember when there was too much light entering your room and your model broke? I get that all the time, yeah. I know yeah. Help! I don't like any word. It's with that in it. It's genetics. Yeah, but it's just a word. It just means realm. No, not new beaches, but something else. Oh. Well, that sounds awful. I'm sorry. It's like how it's risky for anyone with German descent to have a mustache without a beard. Is it? In Italy, we once almost accidentally walked into a nude beach, and I was just 14. Yeah, I think when we walked on the nude beach, I was like 16. Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So, are you a mafia princess, Faye? No, no, I'm not. But please expand. But on the nude beaches, go only old people. Primarily, yes. Luck for real this time. Okay, thank you for the luck. Enjoy your work. There's no nice looking people on nude beaches. I guess no goth, but you do you. It's the best. I'm as white as a sheet too. Fate Discord, white mode IRL. I am. That's maybe why I don't like seeing light mode. I mean, some days I hate going because I get easily negative about my body. Also because if I wear a shirt, shit happens. I don't know what that means. You are welcome to DM it to me if it's not stream safe. Faye is radioactive. I can be sometimes. Oh my god, please quote this. Okay, I will get to that. I am pale as paper. I burn. I don't tan. The sun and me do not get along. Yeah, I have that problem too. Okay, so let's add white. It is Discord. White mode IRL. Hope that worked. I'm scrolling. Help. No, not twerk. There is no twerk. Stop it. My main teacher during Mittelschule taught me to have a good public image, so I only walk out with jeans and never with sweatpants or things like it, even if it's hot outside. Sweatpants are comfy. Is she single? Is who single? What? I'll take this time to finish doing the animation. I almost forgot to finish. Okay, best of luck! Same, except if I'm going into nature places, then I always wear outdoor clothes. I just want to be comfy. Your hair maker? Oh no, she's married. She also has a beautiful dog. I'm sorry, but I always say, is it really worth looking at if it doesn't burn out your retinas? Are you going blind because of this? Oh my god, we're on quote 805. I do need to trim some of the quotes for obvious reasons. But yeah. Sun enjoyer. So there are people that... My nan loved the sun. Oh my god. If it was hot and sunny, she would be out there just... she would be out there, burning, but kind of tanning-ish. And she loved it. She loved cooking herself like a lobster. Back in my day, quote 100 was a milestone. Not 401. 1, you bastard. No. So water did quote eat. So it chose quote number 401. And then you did it after, but the thing is it has a 20-second cooldown. Does she also turn into a cooked lobster? Yes, but she loved it. Taking a break from working, but my right ear is ringing very loudly. Have you been listening to things too loudly? I mean, I'm quite loud. Personally, I find the sun a bit bothersome, requires sunscreen. Yeah. No, you don't do that. No. You just put, it has a cooldown, but you don't put the number symbol. You just put quote 2, I think. So like, quote 2. There you go. Ba-da-da-da. Because it searches for the argument 2. I forgot the maple was like that. Oh yeah, we have another maple. Yeah, so your maple 2, I'm going to have to figure... Honestly, I'm probably going to have to start calling maple bean. Because then we have maple... We have 2 maples now. Yeah. Maples are sweet. Well, maple bean is very sweet bean. I'm going back to names for countries. I've said this before here, but Germany in Polish is Niemcy. Etymology of that word is very funny to me. Before Germany and Poland existed as kingdoms, both peoples did trade with each other. Poles were and still are very talkative. German folk coming to trade, according to history, were not. Also, I imagine Poland's. That was the name before Poland. Stop spamming, guys. Let me read chat. Before Poland, for them was ye olde Poles. Stop it. We're talking in Polish to confuse Germans, which is for some reason still something people do here. Oh my god, that's kind of funny. I've got you 100% volume, so I can barely hear you. What are you? You might have hearing problems. Hi, John. Welcome in. How you doing today? We have a quote 1. Maple Bean has been around, but they've been working. Like they have a job. I missed. I think Tits is DC'd, so if you just give me a hot second. We're going to something I need to drill holes into concrete for it. Ah, I see. Thank you. No. This is a new maple. It's a new friend. I mentioned before. I know. I'm getting a bit bamboozled. Just give me a sec. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Tits is DC'd, so let me... How are you doing, John? It's lovely to see you. Let me just grab Tits. New friendos? Yeah, we've made a lot of new friends recently. We love them. Ah! Pink. Okay. There you go. Do I have a... I don't know. We love Bob. Bob is adorable. Bob is very adorable. I hope you guys love the one that I make as much as you love this one. This one won't be going anywhere, but all merch that is based off Bird Orb will have to be in my own art style because yeah. I'm good. How did you enjoy the collab? I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun. I love playing Abiotic with do we get a sneak peek? I haven't started working on it right now, but you will get a sneak peek of like you get of Fae 2.0, you will get a Fae Borb upscale peek when I work on it. I got mistaken for an alt. Don't worry. It just means that, you know, Maple is such a name that we don't see often that they thought that you were. Borb Supremacy. And it's but yeah, I love playing Abiotic. To be honest, I love collabing with them in general. The two of them are absolutely wonderful little beans. Yeah. We have a lot of fun together. And they Bob for president. I don't know if we have a president here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't quite remember. I think maybe we do. I don't know. The drill's around 130 decibels. That's pretty fucking loud. I mean, drills are quite loud. Okay. Niemcy is a word that Poland's gave to mutes because Niemcy comes from the word niemi and mute Niemcy, the mute people. Did they not speak? Is the collab with Mr. Kashi already over? No. Mr. Kashi's collab starts at 10 p.m. I should be seeing him in like 19 minutes. I asked if you guys wanted some Sunhaven, but everyone was yappy, so we've just been chatting, so I will have to make some amendments to the YouTube VOD. Here's a hammer drill for concrete. I mean, yeah, it's probably very loud. So, yeah, the collab with Kashi will be happening soon. I do actually need to double check. He has messaged me. I'm open. Okay. Yeah. It's funny that in two different stream chats I joined, there are two different famous Maples. That's really funny, actually. Yep, for the president. We need a president here in the States. No comment on our current one. I think having... I'm not trying to say something political, but I have a feeling that it doesn't matter what I say, it might sound political. So I'm just maybe, yeah. I might just not. I might just stop trying. I'm just thinking like, but yeah. What kind of hammer drill do you use that weighs so much? Weighs? Hugs to you, John. Capybara for president. Capybaras are so fucking chill. Oh yeah, that's quite one. Oh, so long ago, eh? Wait, is it over a year? Yeah, over a year now. Crazy. It's okay, no comment, Faye. Yeah, no, it's... Pat. Oh yeah, we don't have a pat. There's a couple things, but I think these will be for like... Oh, guys, you reminded me that I have to actually start writing things to do with fucking... the subathon. It's a landmine after all. Yeah, yeah. Was that really the first time I said... There are 800 quotes. Sus quote. I guess I was just confused because you just want to sell some cheese and wheat. And some random Poland is going... Siemaniecko dobro zjedzieju? Koczany Zien? I don't know how to do that end. I don't know how to do any of it. I'm just kind of winging it. I give up. Too many Zs. Why do you need so many Zs? Quote 58444. Iggy diggy jiggy. Iggy world president. Oh my god, that would be the only thing he says. And German guy be like, I read it as pounds, not decibel. No. Yeah, it's dB, not LB. IB? LB? Is it an I or an L? I think it's L. It's LB, right? I don't fucking know. Faye for queen. We need to bring back monarchy. If Faye run for office, you'd be chosen by acclamation. I decided. Hi, Jumpy. How you doing? Nice to see you. Again, I mean, you were here the whole time. I'm just saying hi because you returned. You're not wrong. Words. The thing I wrote translates to, hello, my dear benefactor. We will end today with our purses overjoyed and filled to the brim with money. Yeah, and then the Germans are just like, Käse. Take cheese, give money, thank you, goodbye. Yeah. Nom nom pizza. Nom nom nom. Bow bow. Bow 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 bow. I was about to shout again that I was here the whole time, but you corrected yourself, clever girl. When someone says clever girl, all I see is the fucking Jurassic Park. Clever girl. Just squat. Okay. Kashi has loaded VTube Studio, apparently. But yeah. Kitchen is in a much cleaner state. Floor is left, but I'll do that with daylight tomorrow. I need to... Our kitchen... Tile? It's not tile, it's like vinyl. My vacuum cleaner is too powerful and it like started pulling it off the floor. So I have to like clean the floor. The kitchen floor is a nightmare. Jurassic Park was the intended reference. Let's go! I got a reference! Yippee! I have not seen any of Jurassic Park or World. I haven't seen World. I've only seen like the first one ever. And even then, like I don't remember much of it. I just remember the meme. Like that part specifically. Clever girl. Something I always find a bit confusing are logarithmic measurements such as decibel. Yeah. They are frustrating, especially when everything in OBS is in decibels. So yeah, it's like, ooh, logarithms. Can't you just show me what the actual output is? Like, for the love of God. Although the second one is right behind. It's in the second one. Okay, I think Sunhaven maybe isn't, yeah, probably isn't happening since I think Kashi is home already. So let me close that. I mean, the best is the book. Usually the books are the best. Sunhaven, more like Nunhaven. It sounds like nuns. Reminder self-care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Where the fuck is my water? Oh, I have my big water bottle now. I was in Clever Girl in the second one. I don't know! Why are you asking me? Of all people? I'm currently re-rolling in One Piece Treasure Cruise. Faye, you're saving me. Hugs! Okay. I need to find the peak stream. Get shareable link. Okay, so to anyone that is over on YouTube, I will be stopping this live stream. And you will have to go to the next one because that's sadly how YouTube works. If I see you over there, then I look forward to seeing you. If I don't, then I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'm going to post a shareable link so you can get there. Yeah. Okay. I'm waiting for a target to walk its ass over here. Oh, they take so long sometimes. Batman voice. You, Faye, I require answers. Where is she? Where is the clever girl? I don't know what Batman sounds like. I've just realized. So no, it just sounds like he's sucking dick. All right. So I'm gonna hang on. Give me a sec. Batman, more like a man bat.